Today I'm going to talk about the psychic gift of clairaudience. We all have it. For some, it's going to be stronger than others, but it's one of the most amazing intuitive gifts to develop because this way you can actually hear clear messages from your angels or your own intuition and get very specific words, phrases, sentences that are easy to understand and interpret. So today, join me and we're going to practice developing your clairaudient part. So welcome if you're new here. My name is Melissa Kitto, the founder of Communicate with Angels, and I help you connect with your guides, develop your intuition, and find your unique life purpose. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and join this amazing spiritual community of spiritual seekers that are here with you. All right, so your clairaudient gift, what is it? Well, you could think of this as the still small voice inside, that inner guidance. Have you ever heard your name called and there was no one there? Or maybe you just hear a word or a phrase pop in your mind. Sometimes it seems like your own thoughts, and sometimes it could even be a distinct voice that's definitely separate from you. That's one of your spirit guides or angels. Yeah? So today I'm going to take you through a little technique that will help you to develop this part. And if you're here watching me in November of 2020, I do invite you to join me for an online class I'm going to be offering very soon, which is all about how to develop your 4 intuitive abilities. So check out the link for that below. Okay, so let's practice a little clairaudient technique. So what you want to do, if you know the spiritual cleansing technique, go ahead and do that. I will link that below as well. If you don't know how to do it, it's a free video I have available for you. And it's a great way to just tune in spiritually and be more aligned and receptive. So if you do know that technique, go ahead and do it. If you don't, let's just go ahead and take some deep breaths right now, okay? Close your eyes. Let go of anything else that was bothering you before and just really tune into your own inner guidance and your own inner feelings. So the first thing I want you to do is just say in your mind, angels, give me one word. And what I'll say is, if that word angels doesn't resonate with you, no problem. Say whatever term does. Universe, guides, helpers, guidance, okay? But just say, give me one word. Take a deep breath and relax and just allow that word to come into your consciousness. You just receive it. So the key with this is not to analyze it too much, not to start talking yourself out of it or thinking that you made up the word and so you need to get another word. So what I heard was happy. Okay, so if you have a pen and paper, that's helpful. You go ahead and write down that word that you received. Close your eyes again and say, angels, give me 2 words. Take a deep breath and relax and listen for those 2 words to receive in your mind. So the words that I heard were jump back. No idea why, but I'm not going to start thinking it's wrong because it seems strange. I'm just going to go ahead and write down the 2 words that I heard in my mind. And for me, that experience just then really was like hearing somebody speaking to me. Now, if it's not like that for you, I don't want you to worry about it too much. This is where people start putting a lot of pressure on themselves. And you really need to realize that when you're doing this kind of spiritual work, you're not thinking is going to be counterproductive. I know that's easier said than done, but it's about tuning into your feelings, being more childlike and not analyzing it, just going with the experience. This is experiential, not brain. Takes practice and it takes relaxing, okay? All right, let's try one more. So close your eyes and in your mind just say, angels, give me a phrase. Take a deep breath and relax. And write down the phrase that popped in your mind. So for me, just then what I heard was trust myself now. Okay, so when you have your words, then you can look back at your piece of paper and spend some time meditating on, what do these words mean to me? How would I interpret them? And what is perhaps the message that my angels are giving me today? And there's really no right or wrong answer to that. I get people in the YouTube comments all the time saying, hey, Melissa, what does that mean? What does this mean? And I'm not one that's really going to, I'll give some impressions sometimes if I do pick something up, but I'm never going to tell you that that is the answer with a capital T, because it really is open to your interpretation, and different people have different intuitive gifts and they might, give you different impressions. So know that everybody is psychic, everybody is intuitive. It doesn't mean that there's one right answer to it. It's just whatever resonates with you on a feeling level. So this is also about getting in touch with that sensitive part of you, that intuitive part of you that can come to the forefront now. You might have put it on the back burner in your life from fear or other people's programming. And now it's time to really put this to the forefront, because it's going to help you have that connection with your angels and also just strength and confidence within yourself. So it's definitely worth practicing these kind of techniques that I've shared with you today. Practice this again in your own time, or pause the video and go through it again with me. And you'll get something different every time. But remember, there's no right or wrong answer. We're so used to being in school and thinking that we've got to get it right. There is no right. Okay, so just have fun with it, experience, learn from it, share with everyone else. Go ahead and comment below if you are willing to, what words you received. I'd love to hear, and let me know what you think they mean to you. And again, I invite you to the online class that's coming up in November 2020. And if you missed that, there'll be plenty of other classes available too. I have another video for you that I highly recommend that you watch next, and it's called How to Trust Your Intuition. So I've linked that right here beside me, and I will see you next Wednesday.